And
I'm Casey Cantz. The fate of New York's Ethics Commission up in the air following a ruling from the state Supreme Court saying that the agency's powers are unconstitutional.
Now that decision siding with former Governor Andrew Cuomo in a lawsuit over his pandemic book deal. Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine breaking down what this could mean for ethics oversight in the state.
The Commission on Ethics and Lobbying in Government was created just last year to replace the troubled Joint Commission on Public Ethics. But this new ruling says the independent oversight group has too much power and not enough oversight.
His basic argument is that the governor cannot cede authority to other people, that the commission has to stay under her thumb unless there's a constitutional amendment, which would change the whole system.
The case stemming from a lawsuit filed by Andrew Cuomo after Jacob, the previous ethics commission he created, charged him with violations over his pandemic published book, American Crisis.
What triggered the lawsuit is the former governor's efforts to protect his $5 million book deal, which has been under scrutiny by the previous ethics commission and the current ethics commission, because there's an allegation that the governor violated the rules of the book deal and pocketed the money in an unfair way.
Now, State Supreme Court Justice Thomas Marcel ruling in Cuomo's favor, noting the commission answers to no elected officials, removing enforcement power from current Governor Kathy Hochul. Cuomo's spokesperson releasing a statement saying, quote, "As we've said all along, this was nothing more than an attack on those who abused their government positions unethically and, as the judge ruled Monday, unconstitutionally for political purposes." The decision essentially renders the Ethics Commission obsolete. The New York Public Interest Research Group says this raises all sorts of questions.
If the courts rule that the judge is right, obviously that blows up ethics enforcement in New York State, and we're back to the drawing board. If the courts overrule his decision, which is possible too, then I think the debate over how to better enforce ethics in New York will continue to chug along, but it won't have the same sort of violent impact of blowing up the State Ethics Commission that essentially the judge's order decision found.
The Ethics Commission's chair and executive director saying in a statement, quote, "We respectfully disagree with the court's result and are reviewing all options, including, if appropriate, interim legislation." Governor Hochul's spokesperson says they will work with the commission to support an appeal. I'm told this case could ultimately go before the Court of Appeals, the state's highest court. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
Thank you, Jamie. A new